another Madden video. So today we are playing against the Indianapolis Colts again. Indianapolis Colts is somewhat of a decent team, I'll say that. But they are their record shows that they are trash, but I don't think they're trash. They could grow some, but can't really complain about a team the way that we really complain. We gotta grow as a team to be successful. And we're gonna grow as a team being successful. So we're gonna go through what happened last week. Weekly awards. Let's check the weekly awards. Roquan Smith won another Defensive Player of the Week award. Maybe he might win Defensive Player of the Year. Maybe not. Who knows, man? Anything's predictable. We are coming off a very successful win against Green Bay. We want to beat Indianapolis. Go 3-1 entering against Seahawks. Beat the Seahawks. Go 4-1 going into the bye, and then play Jack. QB1 check-in. Okay. Very short check-in. Breakout player. Let's see who the breakout player is. Jesse Bates. That's gonna be so hard. Yeah, that's gonna be hard. David, whatever his name is, pretending from injury, so he was gonna have him back. Referring to negotiations. I know we got a couple negotiations. No, never mind. It's just him again. I don't know how much I want to offer Jamar Chase yet. Jamar Chase says he has only played 3 games with us. I don't know where I see him next year. I don't even know if I see him on the team next year. But we got some time to decide that. We will get Cam Steele more carries this week. Average about 25 carries a game. I realize there's no point in having Michael Pittman on the team. There's really no point. We can replace him with an offensive lineman. Right guard. Traded away Pittman for right guard. CD Lamb gotta go too, man. Ain't nothing against him or anything. It's just that I don't see him in, the offense I want to run. And we did just re-sign him too. And the offense I want to run is that I don't want to have to, keep switching out receivers. Let's go to the trade block and see what we can work with CD. He's a 97 overall, so shouldn't be that hard to trade him. Maybe I might. Maybe I might just release him. Check trade block. What's the trade block looking like? Dak Prescott. They put Dak Prescott on the trade block because they got Trevor Lawrence now. How's Dak Prescott doing anyway this year? Maybe I might bring him up. He hasn't played since the first game of the season. Yeah, what I tell you, he hasn't played since the first game. Maybe I might go up. Maybe I might go up to him. I don't know. I could see myself going after Derek Carr, 33 years old. I could see myself going after him. Let's say need is quarterback, so we're working. See, come back to that. It said right ends need. I don't see why we need a right end. Maybe what's the name? Think about retiring. Maybe, who knows? Corners. Best corner on the free agent block, so I'll say that. Trade block. Kicker, punter. I kind of like this dude right here, though. I want to get him. Working with some trades to get some decent options here is hard. Cause I thought Joey Bosa was like 30 something. I didn't know he was. Maybe Justin Herbert might be a future of the team. Maybe 97 overall. Maybe. I mean, they just re-signed that man for 6 years. God damn, bro, he on that team for pretty much until he's like 30. Maybe Patrick Mahomes, maybe. That man 29, 7 years in the league, 29 years old. Maybe, nah, he ain't willing to get it again. Maybe I could get Tyrann Mathieu. Safety's not really a need. Travis Kelce's could happen. Maybe I see Travis Kelce on the team. What up? Maybe. 9-time Pro Bowler. Try to get him. But go to tight end. I didn't even mean to click on that. Maybe they might give me Travis Kelce if I give him if I give him a first round pick. Try to give him a second round pick. See this work. They don't want to give me Travis. Maybe if I get him CD. Gave up CD already for Travis. Try to get Dak. Give up. I'll Trevor wants him anyway. He ain't done bad since we released him. He hasn't done bad. He won both games. 8 damn years. Damn. I knew I shouldn't have re-signed that. Let's try to get him. Let's try it. I knew I shouldn't have tried to. I shouldn't have traded him. Let's give him. Let's try giving him Allen Robinson. Nope, they don't want Allen. What about Leonard? Middle linebacker, they need it. They still don't want to give me him, bro. Like, what? That was a dumb decision on my part. I will fully take responsibility on that. That's my fault. Wish I didn't do that, but learn from bad decisions sometimes, man. Learn to own them. Terry. About 27. DJ Anderson played with the Rams, right? Am I right? I think he did. No, he didn't. It was I don't know which one of them played with the Rams. Maybe I should try to get Jerry out. I know a lot about him. I know he's good at play action, so maybe add him on the play action. Give up a lot of draft picks for him. Landing spot. I don't want to give up him. Maybe I can give up the receiver. I just re-signed Allen, so he ain't going nowhere. Jared Goff. We made some alright trades, I guess. Can't really complain. spot goes to free agents. Bring Eddie Goldman back to the Bears. I'll bring Eddie Goldman back to the Bears. Pick up free agent Eddie Goldman. I could bring Kyle Fuller back. Darius Slay. Bring Kyle Fuller back too. Bring both of them back to the Bears. Bring both of them back to the Bears. At least one spot open. Ham is the starter. Jared Goff will be behind him. Running back will be Cam still. Get it? Cam still. Yep. I guess that's fine. Tight end wise, Travis Kelce is starter. Left end, Chase. Aaron Donald, D tackle. Eddie Goldman, second string tight end. No, second string D tackle. Linebackers. Nasty. Isaiah Simmons will be a starter here. Corners. He has a pick. Jesse Bates starter. D. Got rotation done for this week, man. Alright, let's play. I believe we can win. I got the best tight. Picked up the best tight end in the league. Got the best defense in the league, bro. Not the best defense. The best defense and make the corner turnovers.
Today, from Lucas Oil Stadium in Indianapolis. It's week 4 of the NFL on EA Sports. It's the Indianapolis Colts taking on the Chicago Bears.
It's the National Football League presented by EA Sports. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Chicago Bears and the Indianapolis Colts. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, we take a look at the Colts entering play. They come in 0-3 and in desperate need of a win.
And as a team, you start to feel a little bit snake bit. They need something good to happen right now so they know it's not just them. They think they have the makings of a good team.
Justin Tucker set to boom this one away. And we are underway here on EA Sports. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. So the Colts now coming out for their opening drive. And they'll be led out by the guy under center, Charles, their quarterback.
And it's funny how we always talk about how analytics are starting to creep into the game. One analytic that's been there for a long time, teams that start 0-3 usually don't make the playoffs. So we know one quarterback today that's determined to end that slide right now. It's not impossible, but this is a must-win for him and his team.
A pass there over the middle to start things out. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. An early statement on the game's first play. 18 yards and a first down. They'll look to throw. This to the outside for Mack. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. Another good reception there. The Colts on the march. So the 14 yards actually takes him from 143 to the other for 1st and 10. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete.
But when you're going up against a talented receiver like that, you just know that they're going to bring more people to him, right? They're going to double cover him every chance they get.
And I think that is what we're going to see all game long. An early taste of that double, maybe even sometimes triple coverage we might see.
Yeah, I think what they're counting on, his talent to sometimes beat that double coverage.
9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. They'll run it here. This is Marlon Mack. And on his first carry, he loses the football. And this is picked up by the Bears. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. So here are the Bears banked up to start their initial drive. And here's a look at their leader, standing 6'4".
And I thought it was a really nice performance last week by him. 3 touchdown passes. I think that signifies exactly what he was getting done. He did have the 1 interception.
But that's the ratio you say you're okay with, right?
If you go 3-1, you're going to be pretty happy over the course of the season. And let's face it, he'll never blame the receiver publicly. But behind closed doors, he's probably told his agent, hey, what's the deal? I should have had a perfect game.
These are his numbers from last week's contest. 24 carries, 103 in the yardage department. And he's dropped just shy of the 25 at the 24.
How about the first month of the season for him? He leads the league in rushing, so you know his confidence is at an all-time high, which means his offensive line loves it too. They'll get more opportunities to run block for him.
Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. Broke a tackle, but not much room there ultimately. Just up past the 25 and no further. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down. Now a handoff here to his running back. And this will be a Bears first down as the tackle made at about the 38.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run. And let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down. Otherwise, it's going to be a long afternoon.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Operating from the gun. Ham to the right side. It's Kelsey. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. That grab another career milestone for him. 900 career catches now.
All right, the applause is beginning, right? The applause is going on. That puts him just outside the top 20 all-time in the NFL. Next in his sights at 903, Wes Welker.
Rarefied air. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another 1st down. Back to throw. Ham. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. That his first incompletion after a 4-for-4 start.
Yeah, but they shouldn't back off from what they're doing. I like the play calling right out of the gate. I like the tone that they're setting. Keep going in that direction.
Yeah, he'll work free from 1 tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. Back to throw again. Toward the sideline. Did he keep the feet in? Yes, he got them both down, says the side judge, and that's good enough for a 1st down. 18 yards on that one, and Chicago has the 1st. They'll look to throw again. He'll find Etienne out of the backfield. Touchdown, Bears! Travis Etienne, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Bears have taken the early lead. There are several elements to a well-executed screen pass. This one resulted in a touchdown. It had all of those elements.
Hey, you're so right, because you really need the rush to almost get to the quarterback, almost get to the passer. Then you've got to get the ball thrown perfectly, whether it's to the running back, the wide receiver, whoever the screen guy is. And, of course, the blocking has to form in front to get him downfield for the touchdown.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And they got across the 50 last time but fumbled and turned it over, so they'll be looking to have a short-term. And he'll go down. The Bears get there for the sack. Bilal Nichols, the defensive tackle, getting in there for a loss of 5. Behind the sticks here with a 2nd and 15. He'll look to throw. This is the tight end, Njoku. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And he can't escape, and down he goes. He was still looking through his progressions and going through his receiver options, and while he was doing that, the defense got to him quickly in the pocket.
And it was a great example of zone coverage. Well executed, well coordinated. All the receivers were covered, and he couldn't evade the rush back in the pocket.
It'll be a 44-yard punt, 6 on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over. Chicago works their way back onto the field here for their 2nd drive of the game. And they had to go a long way on their last drive to score the touchdown. This time they get at least a little bit more of a cushion with field position.
I have to think that with this field position, after what they did on the last drive, they might want to take a shot right now and try to cut down the length of the drive.
Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a 1st down. He was solid last week, over 100 yards in their victory on the ground. They want to get that going again.
Absolutely. What they also understand is that from week to week, it's not necessarily the same, but they want it to be, right? What they saw last week on the ground, they want to see in this game as well.
Give him 9 there on the 1st down completion. And just a yard to go here on 2nd down. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. That one, a 1st down pickup of 8.
2nd and 1, and people want to run the football. This is where every back in the league is supposed to do exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the 1st down.
Meanwhile, the throw here is complete. 7 yards, the pickup there. Down on the field, we've got an injured Colt after that last play. While the training staff works on him, we'll step aside and be right back. To throw on 2nd down. Ham. Here's Moss with a catch out of the backfield. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. The Bears on the move. They've got another first down.
Well, it's almost as if they didn't leave the field after their first drive. They picked right up where they left off. Another good throw there. And this offense, humming here in the early going.
And that'll move him a little closer as he takes it from the 7 down to the 4-yard line. 2nd and goal from inside the 5. From the gun, Ham. He's got it.
I'm wondering if the same thing went through your mind as mine. When I see a big man like that make a catch, all I keep thinking to myself is, big man with football. Look out, everyone. He may not juke you a whole lot, right? He may not run past you because of his size. You're talking about a guy weighing in the 270 range. But, boy, once he gets his mitts on the ball, he's going to be tough to bring down.
So they opted to pass for it on 3rd and goal. Let's see what they do on 4th and goal.
Well, I think they threw it with the idea that if they didn't get it, they would go for it on 4th and goal. So they got another play in their pocket. They're going to have to call it right now. No field goal here.
They're turned away on 4th and goal. And this Colts defense comes up with a goal line stand. Starting the drive with a give to Mack. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. On the give, this is Mack. And he's going to be taken down shy of the 5-yard line. They'd like to avoid punting from their own end zone so they could use something here on 3rd down. On the handoff, it's Mack. And a short gain here as he gets it up only to about the 6. Just a 2-yard pickup, and that should necessitate a call for the punt team here on 4th down. The Colts send out their punter as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. First kick, 47. This one looks good as well. A nice little juke. That'll be a 41-yard punt, 4 yards there on the return. And it'll be a short field for the Bears as they take over 1st and 10. So here are the Bears to take over on offense. They've won 2 straight, and they lead this one as well as they come up on 1st and 10. And they give this time to the tailback. 43 yards on the ground for him so far. Working with his 2nd and 4. Looking to throw. Ham over the middle. He finds Higgins. And he's going to get this inside the 30. His 4th catch already in this first quarter. It's a 1st down.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. But slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another 1st down. It will. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. Middle of the field, it's Robinson. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. Give him 9 there on the 1st down completion. First down marker at the 5. It's 2nd and goal. Back to throw. Ham. And that is caught. Touchdown, Bears. Jamar Chase, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Bears are off to a 13-0 first quarter lead. Tucker with the extra point, and it's now 14-0. 5 plays there on that drive. And it culminates in a touchdown for Chicago. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Colts offensive unit ready to see what they can do here. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a 1st down now. They'll try and start this drive in the air. He's got Njoku over the middle. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A good pickup there at 22. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. They're going to look to throw. That's to the right side and complete to Njoku. And he'll take this from 147-yard line to the other. A gain of 6. 2nd and 4. Open man is QT, complete. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. They'll run on 1st down with Marlon Mack. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Yes, indeed. That play there, that reminds me of some of the guys that I've played with that have that suddenness, able to get into the backfield almost about the time the ball snapped and make a play. How about that tackle for a loss?
Absolutely. He did a lot of that last week when he was named the NFC Defensive Player of the Week. One of the guys on the team was saying, hey, yeah, we called him the disruptor. And that's carrying forward again.
Makes sense, doesn't it?
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked up by Marshawn Lattimore. And he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line. And this, Charles, definitely not what they were wanting to see. Remember, he threw 3 interceptions in the loss last week, and now he gives the ball away again here in the very first quarter.
And you have to think that this was drilled into him all week, too, by his teammates, by his coaching staff. They've told him all week long, we've got to protect the football. They probably crossed that fine line with giving him the right advice and saying it too much. And it turned out that it got into his head a little bit.
His favorite target, Travis Kelce, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Able to slither by.
Missed.
He will not go down. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. 55 rushing yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start. Throwing on 1st down. Ham. The tight end Kelce has it over the middle. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. 11 more on that one, and another 1st down. Looking to throw. Ham. He will find his man Chase, complete. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. A well-executed 22-yard gain. On 1st down, still, and he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Six yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. And they'll run on the inside handoff. And he's going to get him about 3 yards closer. He's down to about the 2. The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. They're looking at 3rd in the nose of the football. Touchdown! Travis Kelce, his 3rd touchdown now on the year as the Bears push further out in front. A nice throw there by the 2nd-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to a 2nd and sometimes 3rd progression. That was a nice play.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Cost him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
Line of scrimmage, the 28 now as they come up on 2nd and a couple. Now a carry for Mack. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. Now a run with Mack. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down. They'll toss this right side to Mack. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. That one for Indianapolis, resulting in 15 yards and a fresh set of downs. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. They'll run it. It's Mack. And he loses the football a second time. And this is picked up by the Bears. And the possession is theirs at their own 43-yard line. Some guys just have a knack for creating turnovers. He's got a little bit of that going. He forced a fumble last week, another one there.
And it just drives teams crazy because they realize that certain guys, as you said, have that knack, and they're trying to keep them away from the action, away from the ball. But the best ones had that. Desire, that overwhelming need to get to the football and make it happen, and that.
Hold on, give me a sec.
Does.
Right back to him on first down. He'll get only a couple down to the 44.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole. This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
And he's going to take this one down to the 25. He'll get 8 on the keeper there. It'll be second and a couple. Back to throw. Ham. And his throw here is incomplete.
It's a tried and true formula, and I don't think it'll change for as long as we play football. If someone's trying to throw the ball and you can put pressure on them and make it tough, that's only going to help your defense.
Yeah, he's since being hurried. He got rid of it before taking the hit, but incomplete. And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down. Tucker's kick is good. And the route is on. It's 24-0. So they wind up turning the turnover into points as they convert there for 3.
Yeah, that was a nice job there to force the fumble. They recover, hand things over to their offense, and then the offense went down and got them 3. That alone, that's not enough to win a game, but both units able to do their jobs on these last 2 drives.
And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped it to 23. Marlon Mack now heading back out there. And ball security has been a big issue. You see the numbers there. He's fumbled twice already.
And whenever we talk about ball security, it's not simply how you're holding the ball when you run it. It's all the other things that you do. Is it in the proper arm, meaning the sideline is protecting you? Are you dipping a shoulder to protect the ball as well? And obviously, the 4 points of pressure to make sure it's tucked firmly against your body so people can't pop it out.
Here's Mack to get it again on second down. Call it a gain of a yard, and it's going to bring up 3rd and 5. Now back to throw. And that is taken in by Njoku. And he is going to have a Colts first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Normally on 3rd down and short yardage, you're thinking of throw to your tight end. It's just going to be a simple chain mover. But this time they let him roam down the field, and a nice dart picks up the first down and then some.
And down to the 44, 5 yards that time.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure if you're a back, you spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
And he'll go out of bounds right around the 40. The Colts on 3rd down, just 1 for 5 to this point. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. Back to throw here. He's got his tight end, David Njoku. And he is going to have a Colts first down, and comfortably so, as he gets 5 there on 3rd and a yard.
As an unbiased observer, I think it would have been interesting to see what they would have done if they hadn't gotten the first down there. But since they did, I guess the point is moved.
And they're right there in that middle ground, field goal range, punt, go for it. But as you said, they picked it up. Here's Mack to get it again on 2nd down. And that didn't fool anybody. He's going to be dropped in the backfield. Now a look at Smith. Not sure exactly what happened, but he's still down. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside. This goes to Mack on the check down. And he's going to get this to the 31, but that is still well short of what he needed. 5 yards, not enough, and it'll be 4th down. The kick by Elliott is good. And they get a little bit closer here as the lead's down to 3 touchdowns. So in the end, they had the ball for 10 plays, but the drive gets them 3, not 6.
Is it okay if I give credit to both sides on this one?
Absolutely.
All right, let's start defensively. They hung in there. 10-play drive, but they stiffened when they got close to the goal line, made them kick a field goal. For the offense, 10-play drive. They might be a little disappointed they got a field goal, but they moved the ball down the field with dispatch and came away with points.
Getting set to go again as we look at the back, heading onto the field again. And he's well on his way to a 100-yard game. He's already more than halfway there. We're only in the 2nd quarter.
And what I've always loved about running backs is they'll tell you, I had no idea how many yards I had.
Right.
Those guys have an innate sense of where they are in a ball game and how many yards they've accumulated, because you know they're always working towards 100.
He's been working well towards 100 here. That ball nearly intercepted. The rookie had his hands on it, but couldn't pull it in. The Bears on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Eluding the pressure right. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. Now after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Ham. That's complete to Moss out of the backfield. 7 yards, the pickup there.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication, and as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a first down. Back to throw. Ham. Able to find Higgins. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. It's a pickup of 10 and a Bears first down. Again, he'll drop to throw. Throw right side, going to be complete to Moss. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. 12 more yards there and another first down. And with that completion, he's now north of 200 yards here in the first half. Boy, a tough start for the secondary defensively.
It is, and it's got to put a dent in their confidence. And, you know, you always want to keep that up and feel like you can always bounce back after plays. But with the kind of numbers he's putting up here, it's starting to wear on them a little bit, I think. So they're looking at each other and trying to figure out what defense will work and how can they play better without getting beat deep for big passes.
Looking to throw on second down. Ham. Here's Higgins out on the right side. Touchdown, Bears! T. Higgins, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Bears are able to widen their lead here in this first half.
You know, in golf, they often talk about playing the course and not worrying about what the other players are doing, what their scores are. That's essentially what we're seeing from this offense. They're just having fun and doing what they feel like doing today.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. Just, I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. Now here's a throw that's complete. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line.
What's with number 58 is on the sideline? He's hurt. Dude, right over there on the bench. She's right. Oh. She's out for the rest of the game.
Simple drag route here, lined up out left and tried to work his way back across the field. You probably saw me twitch there, partner, because I think he wanted the ball a little bit sooner. By the time he looked it in, defender was right on him.
They'll drop to throw. He's got Njoku, his big tight end. And he is going to have a Colts first down. They needed 4. He doubled that. He wound up getting 8. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They'll run it out of the gun with Mack. And he's going to be stopped up quickly here. Just a yard up to the 39. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Now Mack. He'll get about 3 as he's brought down right around the 42. The Colts on 3rd down. They've converted 3 times in 8 chances. This will be 3rd and 6. He'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete.
Sometimes it's just not your day. There's another failure right there on 3rd down.
Here's Tommy Townsend now as he's on to punt for Indianapolis. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. Taken in at the 11. So possession goes over here on the punt. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. There again is the running back as he trots onto the field. He's been good. His guys are winning. So far the recipe working here in the 2nd quarter.
And he doesn't like to just tote the rock. He wants to carry his team on his back, and that's what he's done throughout this game.
Yeah, he's done that. He'll be hoping to continue that trend. And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds. A good pickup there on first as the screen pass gets him 8. 2nd and 2. Looking to throw. Ham. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 22 yards there, a first down. And now with that completion, he's north of 200 yards here in the first half.
And he's going to break our statistician, Marvin, isn't he? Because Marvin right now is just tallying it up. Hope his hand doesn't hurt too much doing this or keeps hitting the calculator. But my goodness, what a start he is off to. By the end of this game, he could have monster numbers. He just wants to continue to be accurate.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 97 yards rushing for him now as he's carried it 13 times. Two minutes remaining in this first half of football. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. That catch good for only a couple.
Boy, that one was well read defensively. And this is all about diagnosis as a safety and being decisive because he saw it setting up in front of him, able to knife through there and make the play.
7 catches for him now, and this last one, a first down.
I'd have to say they're feeling like they are in rhythm right now. Things are in sync, aren't they? Team's winning, got a nice little margin on the scoreboard, completing some passes, and they just completed another one for a first down there to the tight end.
And he's going to go down. Back at the 27-yard line, he's sacked. That's a step in the right direction defensively here because you're facing this sizable deficit. They're going to need more plays like that. A good sack, though. Good effort there.
And what you're hoping is, as you said, a step in the right direction, and that means it's something to build on. So you get the first one, and hopefully that can ignite them, and now they can make a few more plays and get back into this game.
That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
And we've seen him have success earlier on with the ball in his hands because he is a get it in space and make a play kind of a receiver. But that time, they closed on him quickly and held him to a short gain.
And he's got his man. That's Robinson. Touchdown Bears. Allen Robinson as the first half is winding down. So they called it a touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and the lead will swell by 1 more. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Taking it about the 1. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And they'll take over with just 16 ticks remaining before intermission. And they'll indeed start on the ground to run that clock. And he's not going to go anywhere as they get him down behind the line of scrimmage. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. They'll keep it on the ground again here. And he'll push forward here for a good little run as the clock continues to run. And now they'll take a timeout defensively. After the second down play, they burn the timeout, making him sweat out the final few ticks here in the second quarter. And they take a knee. And they're going to take a timeout defensively. So with 4th down coming up, they go ahead and burn it and say we'll see what happens. The Colts send out their punter as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. wait a second. That's got to be a mistake. They declined it.
That doesn't make any sense, right? I mean, it doesn't at all, because you want that penalty. All right, they just picked up a first down, right? You want the penalty.
I am so confused right now.
All right, Brandon, we'll get back to you guys in a bit. But first, time for a trip around the league on this final weekend of September. We'll begin up at legendary Lambeau Field in Green Bay. And it's the Packers who have the lead as that game approaches halftime. Devin Duvernay, a touchdown reception. From there, let's head over to Highmark Stadium to check out what's happening with the Bills. And it's the visiting Jets who have the lead in that one. A touchdown on the ground there for Michael Carter. Lastly, we head to Gillette Stadium in Foxborough to check on the Patriots. And in that one, it's the visiting Dolphins who are out in front. 2 touchdown passes there for Tua Tagovailoa. Meanwhile, our game has been a boat race. Very one-sided to this point. And for the call of the second half, let's get it back to our commentating team, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, Coach, thanks very much. Fine work as always as we welcome you back for quarter number 3. Set to resume. Here we go with the second half. The Bears holding the lead and ready to receive the kick. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And the half will begin with a touchback. So here's the Bears offense now as they get set to start this third quarter. Well, the first half definitely went their way, and this would seem to be a great opportunity to kind of put this game a little closer out of reach with a score here.
Yeah, and it's a wonderful opportunity for them, because if they can add 7 more to their lead before the other guys even see the football, that could be the decisive blow in this game. I think that's how they're eyeing it. That's how they're approaching it.
They'll contain him to just 4. Second down.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players, somehow came back to football. And that's really good for the game of football. You get better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination, guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes.
On 1st and 10, Ham. And that one complete once again to Higgins. 7 yards, the pickup there. Second down and 3. Back to throw. Ham. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line.
Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
And he will have the Bears first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Boy, where would these guys be without his performance on the ground? That puts him over 100 yards now for the afternoon, and I tell you, he seems to be getting stronger as the day goes along.
Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side.
And that's all about recognition right there, because he's got to go from pass rush mode to pursuit mode, what defensive line coaches like to call retracing. And he's able to retreat and make the tackle for just a short gain.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up third down. Well, they need to get to the 29 if they want to pick up a first here on third down. Operating from the gun. Ham, he's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Kenny Moore. Their passing game has been spectacular this afternoon. Finally, a win for the defense.
You think maybe there was an adjustment there. Finally gained a measure of, I don't even know if you call it revenge, but got a play done against him, and that's been difficult for them all game long.
And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28. Line of scrimmage, the 28 now as they come up on second and a couple. On play action, they'll throw. And he's going to have the hook up to QT. And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. Touchdown, Indianapolis. QT, his 4th touchdown of the year. And it's for Pride now. They'll run on first down. Still. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run. Got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
Saw it through 3 quarters. No reason to lighten up now. Well, clear running situation. Try to take time off the clock. You ran the previous play, set that play action up nicely.
Boy, did they ever, because they'd shown the ability to run the football. So now you lose your keys as a defense. You dive for the running play, and they hit them over the top.
And tough sledding. You'll get maybe a yard. Stop short of the 35. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. They'll keep it on the ground. Still. And he's going to get this pretty close to a first down at the Colts 29.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down 4th quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently.
When you have someone throwing it that well, that confidently, you don't have to call the game in fear at all, do you? You just go ahead and play.
Yep, confidence with a lead to throw it here in the 4th, and boom, he's on the money.
Yeah, you don't have to tuck your head in and go like turtle at this point. You just go ahead and play.
And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. So they saw the contact before the ball arrived. Penalty flag for pass interference.
And trying to avoid pass interference is so difficult. You're trying to slow down these skilled receivers, and somehow, some way, they make plays on the football, and sometimes you're there too soon.
To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
That's an excellent play by the defender. He diagnosed that one, closed quickly, and helped force the incompletion.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Looking to throw. Ham. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And the Bears are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1.
There's a beautiful throw there, and he's been sensational the entire game, moving it around, spreading it, hitting the right guys. And look, under normal situations, partner, I would expect him to come out of the game now. They've got it in hand.
And he is going to go down back at the 11-yard line. Well, that's not how you hope to draw it up there on 1st and goal, CD, by taking a sack like that.
Well, they tried to be aggressive, didn't they? They didn't want to try and work their way past the goal line. They wanted it right there on that play. Unfortunately, it backfired against them. Now they have to try and pick it up here moving forward.
Only able to pick up 2, and that leads us to 3rd and goal.
That was an okay hook up there with his tight end, but unfortunately, they didn't get the kind of yards they had hoped for. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. And he'll try and throw here on the fake. And this one will not work out. It is incomplete. And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. So the Colts in possession of the football as we get you reset. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And you see a lot of frustrated faces as they are inching closer to a 4th straight loss. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. Looking to throw. Pressure, and he's taken down. A Bear sack. Aaron Donald able to record his 5th sack of the season. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down. This home crowd, they're happy with that call.
I like the way you said happy there, right? The so-called good guys didn't get a call. They feel like it's been that way all afternoon. You feeling their pain?
They finally got one.
Yes, they did.
Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's second down. He'll try again with the arm here on second down. That's into a crowd and intercepted. Eddie Jackson picks it, and they will score a pick six for a Bears touchdown.
Well, there's just about a minute left in this game, and they're still taking it into the end zone, and you know they could have taken a knee there, but they decided to play this one all the way out, and I think their philosophy is we're going to give you everything we've got. If we just go ahead and take a knee now, we're actually showing you disrespect that way, like taking pity on you. They're not about to do that to their opponent.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. After the pick six, they go right back to the air. This short pass into the hands of Njoku. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5. 2nd and 5. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete.
And the tight end is certainly a position built to move the chains because they can control space underneath. If they've got good hands, then, of course, they're a dynamic target. But one other thing is they're right in the sight lines of a quarterback on just about every play, and that makes it easier for the quarterback to pick him out and deliver.
Got his man complete over the middle. It's Mack. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Now the Colts going to burn the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with an even 20 seconds left to go. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Dumps this one off to Mack. Now the Colts will use their third and final timeout as they stop it with 14 seconds to go in the game. Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. Can't get away, and he's taken down. It's the former Michigan man, Chase Winovich, who gets in there to bring him down. A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will.
Good game, good game. Let's see how long Wilquan Smith is. Like what I'm defense, bro. He can't be out. He can't be out for all time. He'll be back. He'll be back active next week, so it's good. 6. We did. Amazing. 301 now on the year. We got Seattle next. Two and 2. I think we could win. I think we could win this division. Thing is, we have only played one division team, and that was the Green Bay Packers. Who do we have to resign? Oh, wait.